Hello everybody from the Tateyama-Kurobe Alpine route. This is the snow walk. And the weather is really, it's going in and out between clouds where it's completely like a whiteout with clouds and to absolutely clear blue skies. Right now it's sort of in between where we've got blue skies, but the walls here are really what's famous. I've seen this on TV in brochures all over Tokyo, and this is the first time for me to make the trip because I just happen to be in the area. And this is once again the Tateyama-Kurobe Alpine route. I'm in Toyama Prefecture, which is, gosh, I don't know, about, you can get here by Shinkansen from Tokyo. It's about 2.5 hours on the way to Kanazawa. And then you gotta take a train and a cable car and a bus, and you eventually get here where there are 15-meter high walls or more. I'm not really sure, but the view is absolutely beautiful here. Highest point of the snow wall. So I have to walk another 400 meters to get to the highest point. What is overwhelming to me is not the snow walls. I've seen a lot of snow before. I mean, if you've traveled to Canada or to Switzerland or to, you know, northern countries, you're gonna see stuff like this. So it's not super special, but for a lot of people in Asia, especially, you know, Thailand, Singapore, Indonesia, Philippines, they don't see stuff like this. So most of the tourists are coming from Asia. I saw some Westerners here as well. A guy from Italy I was talking to on the bus. This is his second time to Japan, and he just wanted to come here and check it out. I mean, from Italy, you probably have stuff like this in the northern part of Italy, but to him, Japan is, he just happened to be here. Japan's a special place. This route just opened. It's open between the middle of April until about, I'd say, June-ish, when it all melts away. But yeah, most of the tourists are from Asia. So if we walk another 300 meters, we'll get to the highest point of the wall. Whoa. Wonder how that happened. It's so funny, before I pushed the button to live stream this, it was completely white. Like, I couldn't see the blue sky at all. Now it's the clouds have parted and we have beautiful weather, and in 30 seconds it could change again, where we're engulfed in clouds, and it's a mysterious look where you can only see about 4 meters in front of you. I had this image in my mind. Oh, look, here's some graffiti, snow graffiti. Can you see that? Happy Easter, everybody. Well, the day after Easter, for those celebrating in the United States and around the world. Lots of graffiti. I don't like that too much. Daisy and Frankie. Not cool, Daisy and Frankie. So people are writing graffiti on the walls and then taking pictures of it. Definitely not from Japan. But wow, this has turned out to be a beautiful day. Half of the road belongs to the vehicles, the cars and buses, and the other half to people just walking, which makes it a really nice tourist attraction. So we're getting closer and closer to the highest point of the wall. Along the way, there are photo points. They put signs up where you can take pictures. Boom. So it's 4 degrees Celsius. The wall here is 19 meters. And the elevation is 2,390 meters high. Wow, すごい。頂上まで行った？
行った。
どうでしたか、眺め？
綺麗だよ、もっとすごいビューティフル。
あ、本当？誰もいないでしょ
？10 people.
あ、10 people. Okay. ここすごい混んでるよ、観光者。
ここはね。
すごいびっくりしましたよ。電車もすし詰め。自然なところじゃないじゃん。
すし詰めなんて言葉知ってるんだ。
まあでも綺麗ですよね。
ね、綺麗だね。
That's interesting. So they have equipment for mountain climbing, and they went up to the summit of one of the peaks here. And I asked them if there were a lot of other people there. They said, yeah, there were 10, 10 people. And then you come down here, and it's a complete chaos. But they were dressed for the part of mountain climbing. And again, like from the city of Toyama, I remember I came in with I'm hitchhiking now, Japan from Kagoshima to Hokkaido, and when the guy picked me up, brought me through the highway into the city. It was just stunning because you could see the city of Toyama, and above it these beautiful snow-capped mountains. I guess it would be similar to something like Vancouver, or just about every Canadian city maybe, except for Toronto. Here's another photo point. It says Tateyama and the highest point, 19 meters. So this is the highest point. Let's see if I can. Yeah. They said it's equivalent to a 5-story building. There's only one way to find out. Take an elevator, right? But there just doesn't happen to be one. I'm in everybody's pictures. Wow, that's really beautiful. Let's go to the other side. Wow. Gosh, I love how blue the sky is when you're at elevation. So we've walked about half a kilometer, and let's go to the end here to take a look, see what it looks like going back towards the walk. You know, when I came in by bus about 30 minutes ago, and it was completely white out, and you could see all the people standing here lined up, and they're all taking pictures of the bus driving by because the bus is just absolutely dwarfed. Ah, here we go, here comes the bus. The bus was just absolutely dwarfed by these walls. You can see. It's so cool, look how small the bus is compared to the wall. Here comes another bus. Meter high wall versus bus. Wall wins. That's why everyone was taking my picture. It wasn't me. They're taking the bus going by because of the contrast between a very large structure, the bus, and these massive 19-meter walls. Again, the height of these are 5 stories or about 19 meters according to the information. Wow, look at that. You know what's more impressive? The fact that I have 4G signal up here to broadcast this. I don't know if the signals, if the video is clear or not, but the fact that Japan has a signal at all allowing me to broadcast this live is incredible. Again, this is Toyama Prefecture. This is the Tateyama-Kurobe Alpine Pass, which is open between the middle of April until about the end of June when the snow melts. It just opened up about a week ago. And you can see here, everyone's trying to take a picture. Let's see if I can selfie stick this up to the top and clear the ropeway for you. So we can't go any further. There's a rope holding me back. Let's see. I really want to fly my drone. I really want to. It's a good question. Can you yodel here? Oh, they're getting the radio calls for the trucks that are coming. You have to yodel a lot louder, but you know, I'm a little shy. All right, let's walk back and see if we can get some nice views of the Alpine route from elevation here. Yeah, thanks everybody for joining me on this. I'm really happy to have you all with me on this mini adventure off of the hitchhiking trail. The train ride here from Toyama station to Tateyama was stunning. The last 30% of it. You can see the photographers are all lighting. Wow, beautiful. I'm so glad that the clouds parted. Again, when I started this about 45 minutes ago, it was totally white. You couldn't see more than a couple of meters in front of you. Then that blew away, and these blue skies came out, and been very, very fortunate. So I'm just gonna walk for a couple of minutes back towards the station. I'm not gonna wait in line for a selfie with a sign saying it's the highest wall. You can just write that in Photoshop. I guess it's not the same, but people love to take selfies. It's crazy. Alright, here's some information. There's some information in English for you. So, let's see here. Question: why does not the snow wall collapse? The height of the snow wall as of ordinary year is about 16 meters. This is equivalent to the height of the building 5 stories high. The density of the snow is approximately 500 kilograms per cubic meter. Wow. And the snow nearest to the surface of the earth is hardened by the weight of 8 tons. So there is no need to worry for a collapse. Yeah, sure. Also, the snow melts only from its surface, therefore the quarter of snow widens each day as we hear the footsteps of summer. Nice poetic ending to that. The footsteps of summer. Oh, this is good information. I didn't know this stuff. Otani area is globally prominent area for heavy snow. Otani area, so-called Yuki no Otani, which means big valley of snow, is one of the heaviest snowing areas within Mount Tateyama. Tateyama's snow and blizzard is far stronger than what mankind could imagine as an ordinary snow, and the mixture of the new falling snow and the fallen snow stirred up by the wind creates this spot with the deep snow. Not the best English, but I get the point. And it's in Chinese and Korean as well for everybody. They should probably put it in Thai and Indonesian because I think there's more tourists from those countries too. But those people, almost everybody can speak a little bit of English. Okay. Here comes another bus. Welcome to Tateyama bus. These are fresh off of the boat tourists seeing it for the first time. We've been here for 20 minutes. Haha. So I'll walk a little bit further with you, and then we'll end the feed. But what an experience this is! I love how they add information. Those joining us late, I'm in the Tateyama-Kurobe Alpine Pass in Toyama Prefecture, which is on the other side of the Japanese Alps from Tokyo. It's a lot harder to get here than you think. Let's see here, Tateyama-Kumataro. A plow car generated by 550 horsepower rotary engine, which removes snow from the Tateyama-Kurobe Alpine route. It has the potential to shoot away snow 45 meters and removes 4,000 tons of snow per hour. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That reminds me of the machines that I saw at Alpine Airport in the episode I did in Alpine a couple of months ago. How have they plowed the snow? Do I need to keep reading this? In order to plow through the Highland bus route covered by 20 meters of snow, we needed to survey using a compass. Now we have a GPS global position system and a bulldozer, so we could plow much fast and accurate. We have 2 bulldozers lined together to carve and plow through the snow and to clear through the path. It takes approximately 7 to 10 days to clear through the Otani route. Hopefully you also were humming like action music with that, or else it just wouldn't fit the narration. All right. more tourists are coming, and that means it's time for me to go. I'm gonna be streaming again from Toyama on the Only in Japan Go channel. Yeah, and for those of you watching Only in Japan, these live streams are just for one more week, and then I'm going back to the old format. So if you're not a fan of the live streams, hang in there, and we will be back to the normal 2 episodes per month, highly edited and very well produced. Yeah, right. Episodes of Only in Japan. So just hang in there. Yuki no Karenda. Oh, okay. So you can see here there's a rope, and you can see the months of snow falling. It's like rings on a tree, I guess, and you can see from each layer of snow the month and the day. And they've created a sort of calendar starting from January 8th to April 5th. That's nice. So you can see the pink one is from January 8th, and then it gradually got higher. The biggest fall happened in February, which makes sense. Let's see here, the brown one was in this brown one, which is about 2 meters up, was January 17th, and then the red one, which is right here, that was February 5th. And then if you go all the way up here between the red and the yellow one, that's February 5th and then February 23rd. So there was a massive amount of snow. You can see there. This calendar is pretty cool. So the stripes on the snow wall is a calendar. That's what they wrote. So one more time, this is the Tateyama-Kurobe Alpine route in Toyama Prefecture. And I'm here for the day as part of my hitchhiking trip from Kagoshima to Hokkaido, which is available on Kickstarter. You have 10 more days to order the DVD on Kickstarter of this amazing trip. You're gonna see some HD, some really high quality images of this on the DVD, and I'm thinking of a way to get high definition video to those who buy the DVD as well. So there's only 10 days left to help support this trip on Kickstarter. I have to plug it. It's part of paying for all of these trips. To get here and back costs about $80 by a train and bus and cable car. So it's not cheap, and that's per person. So the best thing to do would be probably to rent a car, I think. I don't know if the car can come up if there's a cable car, but the best thing to do, it would be quite expensive for a family, I think, if four. It'd be like $250 for a family of 4 to come up here, unless they have a children's discount. It is beautiful. Wow, the tourists are coming in waves, hitting me from this direction now. I had this image that I could just run into the wall and just keep on going and create like a man tunnel for, like one person could follow me through it, like walking in the snow, but the reality is this is really hard ice. It's not it's not soft at all. I mean, so you could run into the wall, but it's like running into a wall. It's not like running into snow. You're really running into a pretty hard wall. And it's cold because it's snow. Yeah, I don't know if this is special to Japan. I bet you they got this in Canada and places in the north part of the US and in Europe. I could see, Norway having stuff like this, But this is Japan. And this show's called Only in Japan. And this is special for this area, and especially for the tourists in this part of Asia. People in southern China, especially, Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, Indonesia, Brunei, the Middle East. I've been seeing tourists from all over the world making their way here to see the snow, and it is special to see like 19 meters of snow stacked up on top of each other. You don't see that every day, do you? But it's it's a fun little trip from the road, and since I'm on the road all the time over the last month, it's nice to see a different road. This is a road that's gonna go down. It's one of the coolest, literally the coolest, if not the coldest road that I've traveled on during this trip. Yeah. Okay, there's one last area I'm gonna show you before I cut off. Here's another photo point. This is a little place you can walk into off of the road to see the landscape. Whoa, that is really nice. So you can do a little side trekking. That's cool. That's really cool. So you can do some side trekking off of the wall. You can see the mountains are very, very high. The elevation here is about 2,500 or 2,600 meters high. So there is some, you do feel the elevation a little bit. It's nice that they have this walking path. It seems to go around the bend there. I won't be going there. I'll be back here again. Nearby is the Kurobe Dam, and I wanted to go to the Kurobe Dam. It's famous. It's famous because in June they have a show where they just like release I don't know. I want to say 1 billion, but I know that's ridiculous. Like millions of tons of water, cubic tons of water, in this show of force of nature as man controls water and it gushes out. And I want to go see that because infrastructure tourism is on the rise in Japan. And it's a way to get out of the city and go to natural places and see man-made structures. So Kurobe Dam doesn't open until June. They don't start. Well, you can go there, but it doesn't open the shows and officially open until June, which I'm saving it. So I'll be back here in the summer, I think. Except when I come back here, there ain't gonna be the snow. So I need to get some B-roll for that, and this is a good opportunity to do that. Yeah. All right. So I hope you like this live feed from the Kurobe, the Tateyama-Kurobe Alpine route. I'm gonna go back onto the main road and then leave you the last 20 seconds with the beautiful Alpine Walk, a tourist attraction, maybe one of the biggest tourist attractions between April and June in this area, the Hokuriku area of Japan. This is the backside of the Japanese Alps, the backside of Nagano. So you have to go through Nagano to get here on the Shinkansen, or you can do what I do: go down to Kagoshima and hitchhike up north. All right, last 20 meters of the walk. We've walked about 1.5 kilometers already. So enjoy the final couple hundred meters. Nah, it's more like 50 meters, but enjoy it, and I'll see you guys on the road.